2 GPUs, 1 card. It's been done before, but not like this. Never like this. So this is the XFX Radeon R9 295X2 Hydra edition. There's a name. AMD teased this card like mad. They had secret agent videos and stuff, viral videos to build up the hype, and build it up they did for good reason, because this monster has 2 fully enabled Hawaii cores that are each clocked higher than the single core in an R9 290X. And thus, this guy has built-in liquid cooling because it runs hot. So without further ado, let's take it out of the box. So actually in the box, we've got a quick install guide, a hardware limited warranty card, a power supply specifications card, that's another safety thing, driver CD install guide, because it does actually come with a nice coaster, and advertisement for other XFX products, as well as a HDMI to DVI adapter, and a mini Thunderbolts to HDMI adapter as well. And you got mounting screws. So guys, this video is just an unboxing and overview. We haven't really had a chance to do anything really cool with it yet, but keep an eye out because we're planning on doing a 4K shootout or something, maybe with Titan Z's, which has been delayed again, which sucks, but keep an eye out for that. So most 295X2s on the market are reference designs, and at the time of filming, only one custom design is out there that I know of, the Power Color Devil 13, but not sure when that's coming. This is the XFX version of the 295X2, and they haven't done a whole lot to the reference design. I thought that they had replaced the stock fans at first. It says XFX graphics on there, but turns out it's a sticker. So the stock AMD fans are there on the central blower and the attached 120mm blower on the radiator. So this card is a double PCIe slot card, and it's impressive that AMD could fit all this power into a double high card. 2 GPUs. Taking a cue from NVIDIA's Titans, the entire shroud is made of metal rather than plastic, and that gives a lot more heft. On the back of the card, we have a metal base plate attached to the PCB, and under the front shroud, 2 pumps cover the 2 Hawaii GPUs, which are connected to rubber tubing that extends up to the 120mm radiator with the fan in a push configuration. Now on the card itself, it has a DVI-D port and 4 mini display ports, although it does also come with that mini display port to HDMI adapter, as well as the HDMI to DVI adapter if you need those, but you really should be using DisplayPort if you're going UHD, guys. Just use DisplayPort if you can. I mean, come on. On top, we have the 2 8-pin power connectors. Now this card requires at least 500 watts by itself, so you'll definitely need a beefy power supply for this. And, you know, not 500 watts, not including the rest of your components in your PC. On the bottom, we have the standard PCIe connector. Now, as I said, this card has 2 28nm Hawaii GPUs compared to the single chip on the 290X, and most of the other specs are doubled from that card as well, so it's pretty much exactly the equivalent of 2 290Xs. So that means a combined 5,632 stream processors, 352 texture units, 128 ROPs, 8 gigabytes of 5 gigahertz DDR5 VRAM, a 1024-bit memory bus, so that's 2 512-bit memory buses, and a combined 12.4 billion transistors, as well as a core clock of 1,018 megahertz. I think the 290X's was 1,000 megahertz. So since that clock is higher than the core clock on the 290X already, this card is not really meant for overclocking. It's got the liquid cooling on there, so I mean, they've already boosted it. Now, as I said, we didn't really get a chance to benchmark this ourselves, but in benchmarks seen around the web, the 295X2's performance is consistently comparable or better than 2 290X's in Crossfire. And the difference in average frame rate between those two is not usually larger than 1 or 2 frames. The performance of the 295X2 versus NVIDIA's GTX 780 Ti in SLI varies based on a number of factors, including whether the game is mantle-enabled, it won in some, it didn't win in others. But Keys, why would I want to get this card over 2 290X's in Crossfire? Why did you ask me that in a weird voice? That's a good question too. Well, with the 295X2, you'd be saving yourself work overclocking your 290Xs. So those numbers that the benchmarkers got, those are actually from 2 overclocked 290Xs in Crossfire. So with this one, it's already overclocked for you. You'd also be reducing latency from the PCIe connection. So to have two AMD cards in Crossfire, they have to connect through the PCIe bridge. And so these ones are on the same card, so you would be reducing latency from that. And, I mean, you could potentially Crossfire 2 of these, and you got 4 GPUs and 2 cards. I mean, it's pretty cool. We should do that. So guess what? In the US, this card already has free shipping, but in Canada, for a limited time, if you order the XFX R9 295X2 Hydra Edition, use the code, this code right here, I don't know what code it's going to be yet, and get free shipping. So that's cool. Alright guys, thanks for watching this unboxing and overview. Like the video if you feel like it, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this from NCIX. So keys, but